Okay, good. Yay. Looks like now my computer's cooperating with me. So hopefully this time we'll be able to. I just get nervous if I can't see it on my computer and it's just on my, sorry there, my camera had moved. My stand had moved. Okay. This is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to see more about me, to see our products, to place an order. You can join my team, or you can sign up for a workshop. Okay? So, all right, I'm going to go back out here a little. Whoop, went the wrong way. What happened here? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to, it's not cooperating here. This way. Well, I guess I'm not gonna, it's gonna be a smaller picture here, I guess. Let me just see. Oh no, it works. Okay. I tried to make it a little bigger and then I tried to make it smaller and it flipped it around. One of those crazy days. All right. I'm going to try. Hopefully the rest of this goes well. All right. This week I'm going to showcase the Christmas light set. This is part of a bigger suite that's found on pages 30 through 33 in our annual catalog. Okay. There's two bundles involved with it. There's the one I'm showing you today, which has stamps and dies, and then there's a second set of stamps and dies. I did not get this one yet. I decided I'm really just going to get the die set, and I think the die set is going for it. I think this is not. Things got a little bit confused here. Let me just make sure I'm saying the right thing. But anyway, I know that the because these stamps are just greetings. That's not going forward, but I believe the die set. I'm not sure if the die set is or not. I know that I'm going to order that because I do like the die set. On this one, the die set is not going forward, but the stamps are. Okay. So now, so what I did was, it's a little confusing here, I'm sorry. Here is the die set just to show you. See, and then just show you that's two there. All right, so this one, this part just cuts into, and then this part will cut that out if you want. Or if you stamp it, you can stamp it, and then that will cut it out. All right, so here I made a storyboard because it's got quite a few things here. So here is the one stamp. The tree is, that's where I stamped the tree. Then this is just to show you the shape that outline cuts out. So here it's stamped and cut. All right, then on the back, I showed, here's how if you just want to use the inside, just left it in a piece of paper, it would be without these extra stars. We did all those. Those are things just showing you that some of them they cut into, see, they cut into the paper. All right. So then here's this stamp, and this cuts that out. Now we'll see when you do that, it does have these white things. I'm going to show you some other things with it because it's rubber, so it's not like necessarily easy to fill those in, although my sister figured out a way to do it, and I'll try and show you that a little later. Then there's this stamp, and that is the die that will cut that out. So there it's stamped and cut. They got a little tiny tree that does the same. They've got this right here, those three, or this one. You can cut that out if you want. It doesn't get the little things in between, but it does do that much. Okay. And then I already showed you these two stamps. They are bigger than the tree, as you can see, because here's the tree. So that would be more for like if you wanted to just decorate, like just to have like garlands. Okay. This one, my sister was helping me with this. This is the whole die, like if you, with this, the center, like cut out, and then this, and here's what that is. If you do just that, see over here, we stamped it, we cut it, okay? So here my sister tried to see, yes, you can get that in there, and then she did a second one, and just, if you didn't want these extra pieces, because there's no, you know, fanciness in it, you can just cut it out and just get this, okay? Now, she made a card kind of showcasing some different things she figured out. Wait a second here. With this. This is one she, where she cut these out, and then she took those and she attached them behind, like behind each of these. Gives it a little different look also. Okay, then this one, I'm trying to remember what she did. Oh, that was, oh, I see. She stamped this, and then when she cut it out, she just did kind of like she did with this one. She just cut out these extra little pieces, the white there, so that just shows. This one, she stamped it twice, and I'll show you that. I'll try to show you that a little bit later. This one, she decided she put some ink on this die, the die for that, and then she put in, so it gave some extra color in there. Okay, so she just wanted to play with the snowflake and see what different looks she could get. Let me just see if I can kind of show you here. Get another piece of scrap paper that's cleaner. And I'll try my best to do it. She showed me how she did it. I'm not necessarily the best at it, but I'm going to use the Balmy blue here. So what she did for that was she stamped like this, and then she didn't re-ink, but she turned it. I gotta see, because with between the lights and the camera, then she turned it and she put these like in between each one. Okay, and it's not necessarily perfect. It's a little difficult to line up because you can't really see. And then, well, it's too light for you to really see there. Let me try. I know. I'm going to do it with a darker color, because then you'll be able to see it better. So I'm going to try it with the Evening Evergreen. Okay. So there's that. And then, and again, it's a little difficult between the way the lights glare on this and on my black and the camera, but so there. So see, then it filled it in more. I do have a little extra on the edges there. I should have been a little more careful. So it fills it in more. And then then she said, you just decide if you're going to use this. You would just kind of decide where you wanted it. You know, if you wanted to cut it out. Do you want it like that? Or do you want the lighter one? Because if you just cut this out, it leaves these here. See, she didn't like just the white in there. Okay, that's what you got here. So maybe if you cut it out, that would be another thing. You could try cutting it out, and then, because if this was cut out like this, let's see here, try and do this right. I don't have one cut out, but then you could maybe turn it and do some, you know, and fill these in a little bit. Not sure. Anyway, I know she was playing around with it, and I was trying to, I probably just made everybody really confused, but I just wanted to kind of show you what she tried with that. Okay, so let me close everything up here, and I will show you a card I made yesterday, and then I'm going to put together a couple of cards here. The biggest thing is, don't be afraid. That's really what I wanted to show you with that don't be afraid to experiment, try some different things yourself, okay? My sister's especially good at doing that kind of stuff. Okay, so before I show you that, I'm just going to show you the other parts of the it was really a suite, and I showed these in the past, okay? But there's these papers called Lights Aglow, okay? And that's a 6x6. Then there's the glitter paper, Glimmer Paper, and then so those three colors come together, and these three, and those are a foiled sheet, Festive Foils, okay? So the Festive Foils and the Glimmer Paper. So see, they're all like gold. This is a darker green. That's more like soft succulent. This is evening evergreen, and then gold. And then this is very vanilla. All right. So really, they're very beautiful. I didn't use those today. Maybe tomorrow I can do something with that. But I did use this, the Lights Aglow paper. And I just cut this out of one of the pieces of paper. And then this is the back side. This is like, because I have, just see which one that was if I can find it. Well, see, like this one, this is the paper I cut it out of. The back was like that. So some of the papers they all have, oh, here it is. I think this is it. I've used a lot of it, so I don't have a lot necessarily left. But these were on one side, and then that was on the other. And I just wanted, it's kind of a little bit understated in a lot of ways. A black card base, because this was black. And then I used the gold swirls from the, I'm going to say the wrong thing. I know the name of it too, and I'm going to say the wrong name, but the set that they came out with, that's just part of it's just available for a short time, and I think actually that these are no longer available, but I just wanted some extra gold in there. Very, very simple card, this one. Okay, so today because I just want to be able to spend some time showing you a little bit, and I knew I had a lot, like showing you the other stuff in general. I just didn't want to, take up a real long time. All right, so I've got my card base. I'm using an evening evergreen, and this is 8.5, scored at 4.25 by 5.5 this way. And then I took a piece of soft succulent. I'm going to put that on there. This is 5. It's 5.25 this way, 4 that way. And I'm just going to use let me grab out my silicone mat so that I protect my surface here. And I am going to just use a tape runner. We do have tape runners. I'm not gotten any refills for mine in a long time, but they are available in our catalog. So there's that. Then what I wanted to do was use this paper. There's this side, it has that beautiful, it looks almost, it could be lightning or it could be a tree in gold. I've seen it used both ways. Okay, I'm going to put that on there. So this is, again, it's a simple card, but I'm letting the paper do the heavy lifting on this. All right, and then I decided I cut a tree out of this paper. So these two papers are part of the Lights Aglow. All right, this one I'm going to pop up. So I'm going to put some dimensional. This one I used our black dimensionals behind because otherwise it was let me just see, is that going to be too, I don't know if the white will be, because it's light on the top. I was thinking but below it is dark. So let me just see here if I can get this so it's not so it doesn't. Yeah, that'll be all right because you can't see it through. That was what my concern was. Can you see the white? So let me think I wanna just do one of these on the top because I don't need a full one up there. Do it this way even. So you can, and this one, even though the front is light, because it's going on a darker background, you could use the darker ones if you want. Okay, and then, so this is kind of what I did there, except I've got an extra layer here. Just like that. And then I wanted to, where's my, oh, here it is. And I debated with this, and I decided I'm going to stamp my greeting, an evening evergreen, the darker green here. I'm going to basically say the same thing, the Christmas greetings. I just really liked this Christmas. I'll show you this in a minute. Because what I'm using does not have greeting stamps or greetings in it. I'm going to put that right there. All right, so yeah. 1 second, where did I just had those right here? I'm going to put, make sure I get the right one. And okay, on this side, I'm going to put one on this side and this on the other, because this is going to overlap, and that's up in the air. So so I'm going to put so that'll stick on here. It's under there, yeah. And that's the dimensionals on this side to keep this end like even with that end. And for this one, let me just see. Let me see if I like the champagne with this. Sometimes I do, and sometimes, yeah, it's close enough. I don't know if I can get a hold of it. I'm going to put those 3 on. This one, I put them on the tree, so I could put some on the tree if I want. I decided to do that. Okay. So that's fairly simple, fairly straightforward there. Okay. And I did cut that out ahead of time. So on my YouTube tomorrow, I have to see, sometimes I don't want to take the time to cut everything out, but I may work on that tomorrow on my YouTube, just so that people that maybe don't really understand exactly. Oh, I'm going to do this one. Where did I bring that stamp set? Yes, here it is. So the stamp set I'm using with this for the greetings is decorated with happiness. So the Christmas greetings is from that. And on the inside, I'm going to do wishing you a season decorated with happiness and wonder. Oop, turn this over. I got a little bit of green. Ooh, well, all right. Somehow I got a little green on all of this. Not good, but that's okay. Oh, wait a minute. I got some extra ink right here. So I get that there. Now, and I'm going to if I can get this out, I'm going to do this. Oh, is it on? See if I can get this on here. I think I can just get that on there. And where did I just had that? Okay, put this underneath here. Like that. And And I think I'll just do a little bit right here. There. And that covers up that little smudge I had there. Okay. And if you want, is there little berries here too or not? I guess not. That's all right. So that's good. And then put this on the inside. I didn't put one on the inside of my other yet. You know, many times, I tell you many times I wait until I know who I'm giving it to. I just wanted to show you there's possibility. Okay. So let me clean this off. Otherwise I'm going to have it all over me probably. All right. So then I also thought I would try one with playing around a little bit with the, what did I just do with that one paper I had? Because, oh my goodness, did I drop it? Oh, that's a new one. That's the one I was looking for, and then oh, this is Sonia being silly again, and so I had put on that one scrap, and I don't know where it went to. I just had it here. You guys, I'm sure you saw where I put it. That always happens. I'm not the only one. I've seen other people. They're doing stuff, and they move something. I had this. I had these. Oh, it went inside here. That's why. Okay. All right. So what I wanted to do on this one. Oh no, did I lose my? Oh, there it is. I wanted to play around a little bit with the. Oh, and I only put the one on there. I didn't put the other. So let me get out the. I wasn't thinking when I was getting this together last night. I'm going to get out all of the different stamps with the that have snowflakes on them. Okay. And then I thought I would start, put this over here. It's probably out of the way here. And put this one just about here. Okay. Then I was thinking maybe I would just put these kind of like this, something like this. And this could maybe even go over here. Then, now this one, I found with the round one, I have to be really careful because it's very easy to get it around those edges, and then and just kind of play around with it. I think maybe I'll do that now. Then these little ones I thought I'd add in here and there. And you really just kind of do how you want. I want one more of these where I'm going to put this one over here, I think. There. So there's just that. And you can put more or less on. And then I'm going to put right on here. Okay. And then I thought what do we have this year that's current? And we have the Snowman Magic. And this one I wanted to do, where did I put it? Right here. thinking of you this season. I just want to make sure I get a good amount of the, but I'm going to do it on a separate little piece of cardstock. And I'm going to add it here, back it on some Balmy blue. Okay, so let me just, hopefully that's about right there, pretty close. And I'm going to put this here, and that I'm also going to pop up. And do another piece of white for the inside. Let's see, this season. And for this one, here's my take your pick tool. Actually, I put this one out, it'll fit right there, just next to it. There's that. Okay. And there. I'm going to do it just like that. Do it more, you could do less. You could add a ribbon to it if you want. And for the inside of that, thinking of you this season, and it could be sending wishes for a cool Christmas, filled with warm and wonderful memories. So I think I'm going to do, and this one, it's light enough if you wanted to stamp on here, you could, but did I bring in another piece of white? I thought I had, sometimes I have some here cut out already, and sometimes I do not, but what's here? Maybe I can make this one work. So I'm going to want a piece that's 3 and, I'm going to do 3, and let me try this, 3 3/4 by 5. It's a little bit banged up, it looks like. I may make it just a little smaller, but we'll see how it is when I get done here. And I can go, okay, and the sending one. Is this it, sending? Yes. Where did I put it? Right here. Sending cool wishes for a cool Christmas. There's that. And again, and however you want it. Anyway, I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Okay, so some really simple cards. Sometimes I do more elaborate cards, as you know, but I do like once in a while to do something a little more simple to show that you don't necessarily have to go all out. Okay, so there we go. And never fails, my house phone always has to ring when I'm on taping. Okay. All right, move some things out of the way here. So hopefully these are the two I made with you. And these are the ones that were made ahead of time, so hopefully you can see all those okay. Actually, I can maybe do this. So do you have more room there? I always think I don't have a lot of room here, and I've got more room than I think. There we go. There. So hopefully you can see all those all right. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a good week. If you would like to see my YouTube one tomorrow, that will be on around 7:30 in the evening over on my YouTube, which is under my name, Sonia Ranger. And I'll be back here on Friday with a fun fold. All right, so until we meet up again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.